What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I don't know if I'm live right now. Am I live right now? Am I live right now? Can y'all let me know if I'm live right now? Drop it in the chat if y'all can see me. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How are you? How are you? How are you? Let's get it. Let's get it. There we go. There we go. All right. I just want to make sure we live. We live. I'm live on Instagram. I hope I'm live on YouTube. My YouTube family. Can y'all hear me on YouTube? Can y'all see me on YouTube? Drop a one in the chat if you guys can see me on YouTube. I think I'm live on Instagram. Instagram, y'all see me? All right, I see y'all dropping on Instagram. I see y'all. Instagram, drop a one in the chat if you're ready to learn, if you're ready to get some game. Drop a one in the chat if you guys are ready. 10 banks, 10 banks, one inquiry. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Absolutely. I don't think I'm live on YouTube for some reason. I don't know if I'm live on YouTube. Somebody in the YouTube chat, if you can hear me on YouTube, hit me up. If y'all can hear me on YouTube, but I know I'm live on Instagram. I'm not live on YouTube. Y'all can see me on Instagram. I'm not live on YouTube. I don't know why I'm not live on YouTube. I apologize for that. But I'm gonna get into the game though. I'm gonna record this and I'm gonna drop this on YouTube later on since it's not live on YouTube. So tonight's class, this is what we're gonna get in tonight's class. I'm gonna talk about 10 banks that allow double dipping. That's what I'm gonna talk about. Wells just approved me for $8,000 on the business side. Let's go. Let's go. I like the receipts in the comment section. That is super, super dope. You know what, guys? I really want to restart this live. That's all I really want to do because I want to be live on YouTube also. I don't know why it's not live on YouTube. I don't know why it's not live on YouTube. I apologize about this, guys, but it should be live on YouTube. But I'm just gonna have to start. I don't want to. You guys showed up for class, so I'm gonna make sure class happens. All right, so let's get started, guys. So I'm gonna be dropping, and hopefully you guys can see my screen because I'm gonna be sharing my screen with you guys. I'm gonna be dropping these banks, and I'm gonna go through the banks. I'm gonna go through the list because I have the list right here. We're gonna go through 10 banks that do double dipping. 10 banks that do double dipping. And if you are my VIP client, you guys already got these banks already. All right. So that's the benefit of being that's being that. Go ahead and restart. I got my 5K back. I'm glad you got your 5K back, bro. I'm glad you got it back. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen because I'm gonna show you exactly what the banks are. I'm gonna show y'all how to get what bureau they pull from. And I'm gonna tell you if they're a nationwide bank, if they're a regional bank, or if it's state by state. So I'm gonna give you all the information you need for the banks. All right, I'm gonna give you all the information. All right. So first things first, I want to pull up. Bam, I want to pull up my screen. What's up, Stacy? I want to pull up my screen. What's up, Rag Talks? I'm glad you're here too. I'm gonna pull up my screen and make sure y'all share this live out. Okay, guys, make sure y'all say this live out. Have me on wait. Damaris, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, sis. I don't know why it's not streaming on YouTube. Also, I said go live on YouTube. I apologize for that, Damaris. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I can do. But we here on live on Instagram, and this way I could share my screen with you guys. All right. So let me get my screen share on with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you the top 10 banks that we're gonna be going into. So the first bank, while I'm waiting for my screen to start up, the first bank we're going to be looking at is First State Bank Trust. Write it down, write it down, write it down. First State Bank Trust. That is the first bank you're going to go to. All right. Let me see if I can open it on my screen and I can share it because I want you guys to see it on the screen. I want to show you what it looks like. First State Bank and Trust. That's it, guys. I'm about to share my screen real quick. Bam, here we go. Boom. All right. Now drop a one in the chat if you can see my screen on YouTube. Can you see my screen on YouTube? Because I'm sharing it right now. There you go. Shantae Tab, she put it in the chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. So this is the First Bank, guys. First State Bank and Trust. Now you see they have business and they have personal. They have business and they have personal. And towards the end of this, I'm going to show you the top 10 rules that you guys have to use when you're trying to get business funding. But these banks I'm giving you, they're business credit banks. All right, I want to focus on business credit tonight. So First State Bank and Trust, they pull from TransUnion and they allow you to double dip. What that means is, right, you're allowed to get, like, we're going to scroll down. We're going to click on credit cards. You're allowed to get multiple products. So you see they have a cashback reward credit card. They have a traditional credit card. They have a secure credit card. They have a business cashback reward credit card. So they have a bunch of credit cards. For my people who have good credit, you're not going to need a secure credit card. But with First State Bank and Trust, they got personal, they got business. So you can hit them up, start a relationship with the bank first. We're going to talk about that later in class. You're going to start a relationship, open up a business checking, business savings. We're going to talk about that later, and apply for the first product. They pull from TransUnion. So now that you got the first product, guess what you're going to do? You're going to hit them back up. You're like, you know what? While you got this inquiry open, let me get your business cashback rewards credit card, because they're using the same one. So to my people who are using funding tactics, who have a funding company, this is how you stack credit cards and give your clients more funding or yourself more funding. All right. So First State Bank and Trust, they pull from TransUnion and they allow double dipping. And this is a nationwide bank. That means anybody can get access to it. And you guys can see at the top, they do personal and business funding. All right. They do personal and business funding. So that's the first bank that we got. That's the first bank that we got. I'm sorry that it's so small and blurry on Instagram. I apologize for that. I'm going to make sure that I post it on YouTube where it's nice and large. I got you. All right. But for right now, write down the names. First State Bank and Trust. The second bank we got is Northwest Bank. Northwest Bank. That is the second bank. I'm going to pull that bank up on my screen because I want you to see it. All right. Even though it's super, super tiny. I got you. I'm going to put it up on my screen. I'm going to make myself smaller. All right. Boom. All right. So the next bank is Northwest Bank. Now they have personal, as you can see, and they got business, as you can see. But we're focusing on business credit cards, and all the banks that I'm posting today go up to 18 months, 0% interest. That means up to a year and a half of 0% interest. This is the second bank. Now, this bank, they pull from TransUnion again. They allow double dipping, and this is a regional bank. That means it's in Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and Michigan. So it's in 4 states. All right. Northwest Bank, they pull from TransUnion and they allow double dipping. That means, let's go to their business credit cards. That means you can get multiple products, one inquiry. Multiple products, one inquiry. All right. So they got like a business credit. They got one business credit card, but you could get a line of credit. You can get a personal credit card with one inquiry, and they pull from TransUnion. So Northwest Bank is the second bank we will be discussing tonight. We're discussing tonight. All right. And of course, you see, they do personal funding. Now, I'm going to talk about this a lot, and I'm going to go into it a little bit later in class because I'm going to show you my 10 commandments on how to get funding. You want to ensure that banks right now, you want to ensure that you have relationships with these banks. Not all banks are not the same. So like American Express, you're not going to walk into an American Express, open up a bank account. But if they have a branch in your area, walk into the bank, open up a business checking, a business savings account, and make a deposit. Herman, how much should I make a deposit of? As much as you can afford to do. The more you put in there, the higher your internal bank rating score is, and the more funding you're going to be able to get. All right. The more funding you're going to be able to get. All right. All right. So the next bank we're going to go to, that was Northwest. The third bank, write it down. This is another, they pull from TransUnion also. There's another bank we're going to do. United Bank and Trust. United Bank and Trust. This is a nationwide bank, right? So I'm giving you another nationwide bank. That means anybody can get into it. Boom. Here it is right here. United Bank and Trust. They do business and they do personal. They do business and they do personal. But for the purpose of this call, we are talking about business credit cards. All right. I want to give you banks different options because it's easy for me to give you the Chase plug. It's easy for me to give you the Wells Fargo plug. It's easy to go Bank of America. It's easy for me to do those, right? But I got to make sure I give you the smaller banks that you can start relationships with, that you can get the capital that you need for funding. All right. So United Bank is one that does personal and they do business. And these banks, all the ones I'm showing you, they go up to 18 months. All right. This is the third bank we're doing. All right. This is the third bank we're doing. So they have a business credit card. You go to their website, Explore Business Credit Solutions, right? And then you check out their business credit products. All right. Where's their business credit card on here? Oh, you have to apply at a branch. So you have to apply at a branch for United Bank. I forgot this was the one. You have to apply at a branch. So how are you going to look for it? You're going to put in your GPS, United Bank, and your zip code and find what is the closest one to you. All right? You're going to find the closest one to you. So United Bank and Trust. That is the third bank on the list that we are talking about. They pull from TransUnion. They allow double dipping, and it's a nationwide bank. All right? We're going to go into the fourth bank for today. The fourth bank for today, and we're going to review this when we're done, and then we're going to go into a PowerPoint real quick because I want you to see this information on how to get as much capital as possible because our businesses aren't structured properly. I'm getting a lot of DMs, right? My team checks my DMs. They're like, hey, Herman, how much do you charge to structure my business? I'll show you how to do that. All right? So United Bank and Trust, they pull from TransUnion. The fourth bank we're going to do is First Financial Bank. First Financial Bank. All right, I'm going to put that up on the screen. First Financial Federal Credit Union. I call it First Financial Bank. First Financial Credit Union. They pull from Experian. And they allow double dipping. Now, somebody asked a great question. How many days apart do we apply? Right? How many days apart do you apply? You can apply immediately, right? You can go apply now. Tomorrow you apply for another one. So with these banks, you can go up to 30 days. So the inquiry lasts up to 30 days. Because after 30 days, that's a new inquiry you got to get. All right? So you want to do 30 days. So what's this bank we on? We on First Financial Federal Credit Union. And with this bank, it's a nationwide bank. No, this is not a nationwide bank. This is state by state, depending on what state you're on. So definitely call them up and hit them up because I don't know what state specifically. And they pull from Experian. All right, they pull from Experian. All right, next up, this is the fifth bank. We're halfway through. And then we're going to take a commercial break. Y'all know I like to take my commercial break. The fifth bank is Independent Bank. Independent Bank. Somebody asked me, let me pull it up on the screen because I'm talking. Y'all want to see the website. I got y'all. Independent Bank. Write it down. Right? No takers are the money makers. Business Credit Bank. They do personal and they do business. They do personal and they do business. God, commercial means business. So I want you to tap in with them. All right? So this bank right here, they pull from Dun & Bradstreet and SBFE. This is super important. So whenever I teach to build up your DUNS number, whenever I tell people get your net 30 accounts up, people are like, oh, that's a waste of time. It's not needed. Yeah, when you're first starting out getting funding, while you're building up your personal credit profile, you're getting business credit, you're getting business funding because you're personally guaranteed. At the same time, you want to build up your net 30s. You want to build up your Dun & Bradstreet score. You want to build up your SBFE because at some point you don't always want a personal guarantee. You don't want to do that all the time. You want to be able to, at some point when your business starts making revenue, now you're like, okay, I only want to use my no personal guarantee. So here's a bank where they're going to look at your DUNS number. They're going to look at your SBFE. They're going to see what you've been doing behind the scenes to get your weight up. All right. So Independent Bank is another bank. This is a nationwide bank. And this is also an Elon bank. All right. For y'all don't know what Elon is, Elon underwrites a lot of credit unions. So if you go to like an Ameris Bank and then you hit up Independent Bank, they're going to be like, you just got a credit card over here, so we're not going to give you as high as a credit card limit. So super important to know if a bank is underwritten by Elon Financial. All right. All right. We're going to take a commercial break real quick. I want to review something with you. I was going to wait to the end, but I'm going to talk about this now. My 10 commandments for getting business funding. My 10 commandments for getting business funding. Now I got to do a temperature check like I'm Marvin Sapp. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want my 10 commandments. If you're interested in the 10 commandments for you to get as much business funding as possible. Can we take a commercial break real quick? If you're late, you got to watch the replay. But I will go over the list again. I got you. Don't worry about it. All right. What's up, Alexis? How you doing? Drop a 1 in the chat if you want the 10 commandments, because I want to review that with you real quick. All right. Wood wants it. I got you. All right. I see y'all. The GOAT 2022. I got you. All right. Let's review. Let's review the 10 commandments. I want to show y'all the 10 commandments and take a screenshot of this. I'm going to do this one time. All right. All right. So these are the 10 commandments for getting as much business funding. We're taking a break from the 10 banks. I want to take a little commercial break to ensure that you guys are setting up your business properly to get as much funding as possible. Number one, you need to have a proper name. Y'all see my business name is Bellastone Enterprises, not Bellastone Credit Repair, not Bellastone Funding, not none of those hot names, right? That'll get you red flagged. Because remember, guys, the banks are watching my Instagram page too. Every time I give y'all game, believe it, 30, 90, 60 days later, they're changing the rules. That's what they're doing. They're watching the same podcast I'm on. So you have to execute on the information as soon as you get it. Don't waste any time. So you need to have a proper business name. I know you're going to ask me, hey, Herm, do I need to start a new LLC? No, just change your business name. Go to the Secretary of State website and change your business name. Number two, you need to have a real business address. Your home address is not a real business address. If you want a bank to give you $50, $60, $100,000, you got to look like a real business. These are the 10 steps to look like a real business. Screenshot it. Number three, you need to have a real business phone number. Google has business phone number. Ring Central has business phone numbers. Culture.com, CALLTURE. That's a real business. That's a place where you get real business phone numbers, 1-800 numbers. All right. Next up, you need to have a real business email. My business email is info@BellastoneEnterprises.com. Right? Info@BellastoneEnterprises.com. That's my business email. I'm looking legit. I'm looking real. If you're trying to get as much capital as possible, I'm showing you these banks where you can double dip. Right? I'm showing you where to go. I'm giving y'all my Chase plug to get 50,000 to 75,000. You got to help the bank help you. Number five, you need to have a real business website. Yes, I have social media. Yes, I have a Bellastone Enterprises Instagram page, but I have a Bellastone Enterprises website. I have a real business website. Somebody asked in the chat, how do you change the address? You go to the Secretary of State and you change the address. You go to the people that house your information. Next up, apply. Commandment number 6, apply for the business entity. That means that's when you go get your LLC. Because what happened was I'm posting, right? I'm posting $50,000 credit cards, $25,000 credit card, platinum credit cards. Y'all run out and y'all just go set up your LLC. Herman said to get an LLC. No, that's not how you do it. You follow step 1 through 5 first. And then you put the information on number 6, apply for the business entity. So remember, a business is like a person. Before you were born, your parents knew your name. They knew your sex, they knew your address, they knew your phone number, they knew all that information about you, and then they put that on the birth certificate. Same thing with your business. You need to have step 1 through 5 in place before you apply for the LLC. Now that you got your LLC, next up, you go to irs.gov, you get yourself an EIN. All right? No changing your business name does not start the business name over. Remember, a business is like a person. If I change my name from Herman to Henry, I'm still going to be 44 years old. All right? Somebody asked in the chat, is it good to set up an LLC or is it S Corp? That's a tax question. Start with an LLC first. All right? Next up, you get your EIN for number 7. And number 8, this is important, and this is why I'm showing you these banks, right? Open up a business checking and a business savings account. 9.9 out of 10 banks are business relationship lenders. They want you to have a relationship with them. So when I used to teach the game, you just needed the 10 commandments and a good credit score, and you was up. All right, you was up. Now they have something called an internal rating, an internal banking score, right? Now that you have an internal banking score, you're going to open up a business checking, you're going to open up a business saving, and you're going to make a deposit. You have 3 data points in the bank now. You have 3 data points in the bank now. The more money you put in there, right, the more sexy you look to them, and the more funding, the more capital they want to give to you. So when I'm going to my lenders, to my folks, and they're like, yo, Herm, I'm trying to get that $50,000 credit card. I'm like, bet. Go to Chase, open up a business checking, business savings. Now you got 2 data points. Make a deposit. How much? As much as you can afford. Put 1,000, put 2,000, put 500. Start the relationship. Then I'm gonna tap you in with my Chase plug. Right? Now that you tapped in with my Chase plug, they're going to help you because you're going to make their life easier. They're going to help you get as much capital as possible. And that's just one lender. That's $50K. Let's go to Key Bank. Let's go to get another $50K from Key Bank because they pull from Equifax. Let's go to US Bank next. They pull from TransUnion. At minimum, we just got $25,000 from each bank. Now we have $75,000, 0% interest to invest into your business. Now I'm going to say this out loud. Credit is a double-edged sword. Do not take this money. You don't know how to use it. You don't know how to flip it. I don't care if it's cheap money. I don't care if it's 0% interest. All right. Commandments number 9 and 10. Go to 3 different banks. I go to national, regional, and I go to credit unions. That's why on this list, I'm giving you guys some credit unions. Because before I was giving you the Chase, the Wells Fargo, the Truist, the PNC. I was giving you all that. Now I want you guys to go granular. I want you to go to your regional banks. Right? So like PNC, Truist, Key Bank, that's regional bank. National bank is Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. They're in all 50 states. Your regional banks are different areas of the country. And then you got your credit unions at the bottom. Right? You got your credit unions at the bottom. Right? I love going to credit unions first. They give out a bag. They give out a bag of credit unions. And everybody knows that if you know Navy Federal, they're giving out $25K if you got to have this decent credit because you have a relationship. And commandment number 10, so we can get back to our double dip list. Commandment number 10, ask for credit. My name is Herman Dulce. I like to personally guarantee for my business, which is a person, Bellasone Enterprises. I have a 700 credit score. I've opened up a bank account with you. I've made a deposit with you. I got more than 2 credit cards that are on my credit report that are over 2 years old. The limits are 10,000. I got a limit for 5,000. My usage is really low, and I got a lot of inquiries. I like to get $25,000, $30,000 on the business side. Get it? You see how I'm setting it up? You see how I'm setting it up? All right, commercial break is over. Next bank we're going to go through is not Northwest Bank. Is Goldman Sachs, GM Financial. Goldman Sachs, GM Financial. All right, this is an easy one. Goldman Sachs, the GM Marcus by Goldman Sachs business credit card. You get a business credit card with them. All right, next bank, First Citizens. Now this bank, a lot of people are gonna be mad I'm giving this bank out. Let me put this bank on the screen for y'all. First Citizens Bank, personal and business. Personal and business. If they got business credit, they most likely got personal. All right. Now, First Citizens, they pull from Experian. They allow double dipping, and this is a regional bank. All right. So this is First Citizens Bank. Small businesses, right? I did the drop down. I know y'all can't see it on Instagram. Sorry, YouTube. I don't know what happened on YouTube, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna post this video on YouTube. I'm gonna save this to my Instagram. All right. They got commercial products, commercial banking accounts, commercial real estate, commercial services, commercial credit and financing. It's right there on their screen. Right. And then they got personal. And so remember, this class is called GM Pulls from TransUnion. Remember, this class is called double dipping. So I'm going to get one business credit card and then I'm going to get another business credit card with the same inquiry within 30 days. You have to do it within 30 days. All right. The next banks, how many we did so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're on number 8. We're on number 8. The number 8 bank is AOD Federal Credit Union. AOD Federal Credit Union. And this bank has actually been under fire, and it's right there on their website. They put it right on their website. All right. So AOD Federal Credit Union, they got business products and they got personal products. They got business products and they got personal products. Double dipping. AOD pulls from Equifax, and this bank allows you to double dip. Okay? AOD, Federal Credit Union, they pull from Equifax and they allow you to double dip. All right? They allow you to double dip. Commercial break real quick. To all people who are not my mentees, we teach this information in the mentorship group. Like my VIPs, they've been had this list. My mentees, it's in the portal already. Because I want to make sure they run it dead before we put it out there in the public. Because I know y'all gonna run it. I know I got a bunch of executors on this call. It's about 300 of y'all on here. Y'all about to run it. But if you would like to be a mentee, it's only $50 for you to become a mentee. If you would like to become a mentee, just drop the word mentee in the chat. We meet every single Wednesday night. Tomorrow's night class, we are going to show you how to travel for free, get free flights, free hotels. I don't care what your credit score is. You don't even need to have credit. That's the dope class we're having tomorrow. These are the classes I do for my mentees. So tomorrow night, if you want to be in that class and meet with us every single Wednesday night, I think the week after next, we're going to be doing how to buy businesses. Like we go crazy in Bellastone Academy. Comment the word mentee below. We meet every single night. We put the light stuff on the internet. We want the real sauce. My mentees, they get the real sauce. Tomorrow night, how to travel for free. Shout out to Jay Point, who said it's worth every penny. Tomorrow, I don't care what your credit score is. I don't care if you don't have credit, right? I'm going to show you how to travel for free, no cap. Show you how to get free flights and free hotels. No gimmick, no cap, no crazy stuff. Shakima is coming on to show us how to do it. We're bringing her back. She bodied that class. That class is on my YouTube. She has more updated information. More updated information. I was like, yo, you got to come back. She's like, I got you, Herm. So you guys don't want to miss that. Let's go back to the show, guys. The next bank that I got for you, right? We're doing small credit unions. It's called Dollar Bank. Write it down. Dollar Bank. I'm gonna pull it up on my screen right now, my tiny screen on Instagram. I know you guys are tight. YouTube again, I'm sorry. YouTube again, I'm sorry. So Dollar Bank, y'all see right here on the screen. Y'all see right here on the screen. Personal and business. Personal and business. These banks allow double dipping. Meaning you can get one business credit card, run it back and get a second. All right? Dollar Bank, personal and business. All right? And Dollar Bank pulls from TransUnion. This is a regional bank. Regional bank. Shout out to my mentees on the call. I appreciate you. Stacy was like, I can't wait I can't wait. I need more points. No, tomorrow night is going to be crazy, guys. I can't wait for you guys to join. So comment the word mentee if you want more of this sauce, more of this information, more of my spreadsheets, my credit repair letters, how to fix your credit on your own, how to delete student loans. We do a lot in our mentorship group, and I look forward to showing you. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you a little bit of it before we hang up the call. All right, so Dollar Bank is the next bank. They pull from TransUnion, and they allow double dipping, and this is a regional bank. All right, all banks do what? Nesta G. All banks do what? What do all banks do? Allow double dipping? No, they don't. I hope that's not what you're saying. No, they don't. All right, next bank. Did I do this one? Did I do this bank yet? Did I do this bank yet? No, I did not do this bank yet. Let me give you another bank. First Horizon. Write it down. First Horizon. That is the next small bank, credit union, whatever you want to call it. The first, there's another small bank that does double dipping. Y'all see on the screen, personal banking, small business. They got banking, they got borrowing. Under borrowing, that's where you know you're going to find the funding plays. The lines of credit, SBA loan, terms loan, real estate loans, equipment leasing. Y'all see it. It's right here on the screen. Business loans and lines of credit. Double dipping. Double dipping. I'm going to do another list of this. I'm going to get more banks that allow you to double dip. All right. So the next bank is First Horizon. And First Horizon pulls from TransUnion. They allow double dipping. And this is a regional bank. All right. A regional bank. All right. Now remember, guys, to all my mentees are on the call, y'all know me. Y'all got to do the work. If I took the time, I wrote the list down, I'm showing you the websites, y'all got to call. Hey, listen, I heard about your lending institution. I'm in such and such states. Can I pull up? Do you do foreign entities? I know you're located in California, but if I do a foreign entity, can I open up a business checking account with you? I want y'all to do the work. Call these banks. Get the information. Do the work. Right? We get on YouTube. We get on Instagram. I'm going to get y'all the information. I'm going to give y'all the seed. Go plant it. Go water it. Go do the work. Go execute. All right, y'all got to do the work. So we did First Bank, we did pulls from Experian, and did the double dipping. And the last bank I'm doing tonight, First Horizon pulls from Experian. First Horizon pulls from Experian. The last bank is a national bank. Shout out to my guy Andre Wanzo, who talked about this bank all the time on my podcast. So my mentees been having this information. I hope you guys, he gave us this information months and months ago, especially when we did our mentee pop-up in Atlanta. The last bank is Bank of America. The last bank is Bank of America. And I should give y'all some last sauce for Bank of America. I see how I'm feeling. The last bank is Bank of America. Bank of America. Bank of America pulls from TransUnion. Bank of America pulls from TransUnion. Somebody in the comments double check. I'm almost certain they pull from TransUnion. This is a national bank. Obviously. It's a national bank. Right? And they allow double dipping. They pull from TransUnion. All right. So you go get one business credit card from them, 10, 15, 20,000. Remember, go run it back with another business credit card product that they have. Right? Another business card. Why am I not putting this on the screen for you? Bank of America. Y'all know Bank of America. I don't know if I needed to pull that up for you guys. Right? I don't know if I needed to pull up Bank of America for you. But Bank of America website. All right. They have business and they have personal, obviously. All right. So real quick, let's do a rundown of the list one more time. First bank, for you guys that came late and was like, yo, start from the top. I came late because it's all about me. It's not about the 300 people that got here on time. I'm teasing you. All right. Let's go through all the banks again. The first bank, write it down. The first bank is First State Bank and Trust. First State Bank and Trust. That is the first bank. I'm going to put it on the screen. Again, First State Bank and Trust. This bank is a TransUnion bank. They allow double dipping, obviously, and they're a nationwide bank. All right, we're going to blitz through them. Bank number 2 is Northwest Bank. Northwest Bank. That's the next bank. They do business and they do personal. They pull from TransUnion. They allow double dipping. They're a regional bank. They're in Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and Michigan. I did a lot of the work for you. All you have to do is execute. I did a lot of the work for you. Bank number 3, United Bank and Trust. What'd you say, Herman? I said United Bank and Trust. Let me put it on the small screen for you. United Bank and Trust. They do personal and they do business. Y'all see the vibes? They pull from TransUnion. This is a nationwide bank. This is a nationwide bank. Commercial break. Mentees, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Bellastone Academy. If you would like to join this academy, you think this free game is crazy? Imagine what's on the other side when we're in the mentorship group. Imagine what's in there. It's super dope. Tomorrow's class, how to travel for free. No cap, no gimmick. We're going to show you how to gain the points, even if you have no credit, no manufacturer spending, no liquidating credit cards. I don't care none about that stuff, right? We're going to show you how to travel for free, plane tickets, and hotels. We're going to show you how to do both. Delta, United Airlines, American, I don't care what it is. I got you tomorrow's class. Comment the word mentee below if you would like to join us. Shakima is coming on. The passport abuser is coming on to put us on game, to put us on crazy game. All right. So comment the word mentee. I will see you guys tomorrow night. It's only $50. It's only $50 a month. That's all we charge. And all my past videos, everything is in there. You're welcome. I see a lot of thank yous in the chat. You're welcome. I appreciate it. All right. Next bank is First Financial Bank. I keep saying First Financial Bank. First Financial Federal Credit Union. First, I see the mentees in the chat. I see y'all. I see y'all want to come to tomorrow. This is the same. Is this the same speaker tomorrow from the last class? Yeah, she has more gems, positive vibes. She has more. She has more new stuff to teach us. That's why she's coming back. Somebody was like, yo, the tour class was crazy. When will this be live? This is live tomorrow. If you are a mentee, the class is tomorrow night, live at 7 p.m. All our classes are 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we record all the classes for the mentees. All right. So the next bank we got is First Financial Federal Credit Union. They do personal and they do business. They do personal and they do business. They pull from Experian. All right. And this is a double dip bank. All right. Next bank is Independent Bank. Independent Bank. Herman, you're giving a lot of information. I'm giving a lot of information because I want you guys to execute. I want you guys to screenshot receipts. I want you guys to post receipts because success has receipts. No excuses. No excuses. Herman, I ain't got $50 to give you. Really? Herman, I ain't got $600 a year to give you. Really? Let me give you some free game so you can go run the play, execute on it, and you can be up. So now you know, because right now, this is what everybody's doing right now. This is what y'all doing right now. I'll tell you all the time. You're going to pay. You're going to pay with your time or you're going to pay with your money. Right now, almost 300 of y'all on the call, you guys are paying with your time. You're sitting down on a Tuesday night for an hour with me to get these banks so you can have more banks for your funding company, so you can fund yourself, so you can give back to your community. You're paying with your time or you're going to pay with your money. Because you see this list I'm giving you, I had to pay for a mentorship. My mentor and my VIPs, my VIP clients who paid $10K, right? They got 900 banks from me. They got the list of 900 banks. So they funding companies about to go crazy, right? But I'm on this live right now. I'm giving y'all 10 banks. Y'all got to run it up. Y'all got to run. Stephanie says she can't wait for class tomorrow. Stephanie, tomorrow class is going to be lit. I promise you. All right. Independent Bank pulls from Dun & Bradstreet and SBFE. This is a nationwide bank and they are underwritten by Elon. They're underwritten by Elon. The next bank we are giving you is Goldman Sachs. That's easy. Everybody know Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs. Everybody know what Goldman Sachs is, right? Goldman Sachs, they do personal, they do business, and they let you get pre-approved without showing you your credit, without pulling your credit. The next bank is First Citizens Bank. First Citizens Bank. Let me put that up on the screen for y'all. If you don't have it to join, I got you. Tap in with your boy. Dang. Big Will just said, Big Will, I don't know if you mean it, bro. You about to get a bunch of DMs. Big Will just said, if you don't have the $50, he got you. Tap in. Big Will, make sure you use, if you're a mentee of mine, make sure you use the affiliate link so you get paid every time somebody sign up. All right. First Citizens Bank. First Citizens Bank, right? They pull from Experian. They allow double dipping. Right? Did I pull this up yet? I haven't pulled this up yet. First Citizens Bank. Did I pull this up? No, hold on. Let me show y'all on the screen, guys. I'll make sure y'all see it. I got it. Yeah, I pulled it up on the screen. First Citizens Bank. They do personal and they do business. It's right there on the screen for you. I'm showing you the information. There's no excuses. All right? They pull from Experian and they allow double dipping and they're a regional bank. All right? If I'm going to see you tomorrow night, comment the word mentee so I can give y'all more of these gems. How to travel for free. All right? Oh, I mean Herman. How to travel for free. How to get hotels for free. How to get flights for free. I got you. I'm going to show you that tomorrow. All right, the next bank is AOD Federal Credit Union. AOD Federal Credit Union. No excuses, guys. I'm showing y'all the website. I'm showing you the website address. I'm showing you personal. I'm showing you business. I'm showing you the business credit, the business checking, the business loans, the business savings. I'm showing you all the information. No excuses. No excuses, guys. I'm giving you all the information. Herman, I need more information. Call the bank. I don't work for the bank. Neek is asking for data points. Neek, I can't put that stuff on the internet. You got to come to the mentorship. I might even hold you. The banks are watching. I low-key feel you the feds. That's what I feel you are, Neek. I feel Bev asking the same question. What's the data points? Not on God's internet. Stacy, you know the vibes. Stacey, you know what's up. You know what's up. All right. AOD, they pull from Equifax. AOD pull from Equifax, and this bank allows double dipping. Next bank, for my latecomers, I had to replay it because y'all came late. Y'all came late to class. All right. Next bank is Dollar Bank. Dollar Bank. Personal and business. Right there on the screen for you. No excuses. Personal and business. Dollar Bank pulls from TransUnion. They allow double dipping, and it's a regional bank. What is regional bank? What's up, Sincere? What's a regional bank? What's double dipping? That means you get one credit product the next day or within the next 30 days, you're going to get another one. I want to say my guy, Wanzo. Wanzo is not on this live, but me and Wanzo are going to do another live for you guys. I want to say the last bank, Bank of America. I'm going to get into that. I think you can get up to 3 or 4 credit cards with one inquiry. We'll talk about that in a second. Next bank, First Horizon. We're going to wrap up the call. But I got to give y'all these gems. First Horizon. Personal banking, small business. Do you know in the United States, small business is considered anything below $5 million? Anything below $5 million is considered small business. Okay, cool. I'm small business. Run me that bread. All right. So First Horizon is another bank. They pull from Experian. They allow double dipping, and it's a regional bank. Gerard, yes, we always build relationships. I know you came a little late to class, but we talked about that in my 10 commandments. All right. And then the final bank is Bank of America. Bank of America. You guys know Bank of America. I don't need to pull that up on the screen. All right. Do I need to pull up on the screen so y'all can see it? Bank of America. Bank of America allows double dipping. Open up a business checking, business savings, make a deposit. Bank of America pulls from TransUnion. It's a national bank. You get I don't know if it's 4 credit cards, but I know you can get up to 3 credit cards. Mentees that are on the live right now, please do not get upset. Every once in a while, I'm going to give these folk a gem, all right? I know y'all about to be upset. Let me see if I can pull this up on my screen. Let me see if it works. Yeah, it actually does work. All right. Do not be mad, mentees. I'm going to give them one gem. Don't be upset. All right, because I talked about this a little bit. Watch my screen. Y'all watching the screen? Y'all watching the screen because y'all stayed on to the end? So y'all stayed on to the end? All right. If you have a car in your personal name and you are following Herman Dulcie for the past 2-3 years, you tripping. I don't know why that is the case. Y'all should have came to the Toro class we had 2 weeks ago, where we showed people how to get 4 cars under one LLC, one inquiry. We showed them how to do that. Tap into that class. If you join the mentorship tonight or tomorrow, you can go watch that class. But if you have a car in your personal, Stacy, stop hating. Stacy saying the word no. Stacy, stop hating. We got to share just a little bit. If you have a car in your personal name, I want you to put it in your business name. You're going to go to Bank of America. They pull from Experian for this car note. You need to have a 700 credit score. You need to have your business needs to be 2 years old. Somebody says, do you have a plug for Bank of America? Yes. My VIP clients get the access to that plug. You're going to click apply now. And then you're going to click loan type. If you have a car in your personal name, you're going to click refinance. So like I had a GMC in my personal name. And that joint, like 50,000 left on it, Herm. And then I'm going to pick 72 months, but I'm really going to pay it off in 48 months. I just want the payment to be low. And then, no, I want to continue without signing on. You click continue. No, this is not a Bank of America loan. You click continue. I'm giving y'all games right now. No, of course, this is not for leasing. This is just to refinance a car note. Car note. And then you enter the VIN number. You go through the rest of the process. You get approved. 700 credit score. They pull from Experian. Your business needs to be at least 2 years old. Those are the minimum requirements. All right. Those are the minimum requirements that you need. Now they're going to pay off your car. Now you have a paid off car into your personal loan. They need to know this before to be a mentee first for this. Yo, I told y'all my mentees, they were like, nah, Herm, you give out too much gems on Instagram. Yes, you can buy H Corporation for this play. Absolutely. Now that you put the VIN number in there, they're going to see if the car is worth it. They're like, yeah, you got good credit. The car is worth it. Here's a check. Go pay off the car. Now it's in your business name because Bank of America is going to put it in your business name. You have a paid off car on your credit report. Now you have a business vehicle. You're writing off the gas. You're writing off the maintenance. You're writing off the car note. Tax benefit. This is on the other side of being a mentee. This is light game right here. The Toro class, we gave 4 more other banks that does the exact same thing if Bank of America says no. I don't know where the fire emojis are in the chat because my mentees already DMing me right now. I don't see no fire emojis in the chat. These are the gems that you can use to execute to put your life in a better position. Start moving like a business in the United States of America. The United States of America is a corporation. Big Will said, Herman, no more. Bet, no more. No more. I'm tapped out. I'm not gonna give him no more because I want y'all cussing me out in class tomorrow night. All right. The whole car note they're gonna pay off. The whole car note. So mentees, I'm gonna show them the portal real quick so we can hop off this live. So anybody that's a mentee, I'm showing you guys my mentorship portal, my student portal. We got the calendar. So tomorrow night is how to travel for free. The week after that, how to fix your credit. Coach Regine comes on to tell you how to fix your credit. I don't care if it's bankruptcy, student loans, charge off. We have those classes every month. I'm going to show you how to get business funding the week after that. The week after that, I'm going to show you how to create systems to scale your business. We busy. We busy in this mentorship. Let me show you some of the content. So we broke down our mentorship into freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. I'm just going to show you a little insight, right? So when you come in, I don't know when to start. I don't know where to start. I'm so overwhelmed. The Equifax data breach method, yeah, that's in here. Understanding consumer law, how to start your own credit repair company, how to delete collections, how to delete bankruptcies, how to get off of check systems, how to remove inquiries, how to sue the credit bureaus, unlock the power of primary lines. This is just the freshman portal. After you finish this, then you become a sophomore. I'm just going to show you sophomore, and after that, you just need to tap in. Business credit, how to structure your business. You want to get a merchant account, how to get leads, how to fight chargebacks when people charge back in your business. I wish you would charge back me. My lawyers is on that ass because we taught our mentees how to do it. You see here the class right here, guys, how to fly for free. We about to do that again, part 2. How to market your business on YouTube. If you need a virtual assistant, right? A virtual assistant to run your business, we showed you how to do that. All right, I'm done sharing. That's just a little insight. Comment the word mentee. I'll see you in class tomorrow night. It's only $50. It's only $50. And tomorrow night's class, you're going to get your money's worth. You're going to get your money's worth tomorrow night. Because if I can show you how to not buy another plane ticket, no cap. If I can show you how not to pay for another hotel out of pocket, then you got your $50 worth already. All right, so comment the word mentee and I got you. I see somebody drop Residual Joe's name. Yes, on the credit repair class we are having this month, it's going to be 2 parts. Regine is going to come teach you how to delete almost anything off your credit report. We're going to use consumer law. We're going to use the FTC. We're going to use Metro 2. I don't care who's telling you there's a silver bullet to fix your credit and it takes 30 days cap. It's cap. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Wednesday night we meet. Regine is going to do the first half of that class. Then we're going to have Residual Joe to come on the class. Who's Residual Joe? Only the person who comes on and Residual Joe does this. I gotta pipe him up. He be like, oh, y'all writing 2-3 rounds of letters. He's like, no, I write 1 round of letter. If they don't remove it, I'm suing. He's like, I'm suing. That's how he move. Y'all see my shirt, assets only. I want to turn your brain into an asset. I want to turn it into a weapon. Because the more information I put in your head, the better weapon you are. You're putting up with the BS at work, right? And giving your time for dollars because you don't know how to switch it up where you can make $10,000, $20,000 a month and you don't have to worry about the job. You are an executor. You change your mind into an asset. Oh, now I don't have to put up with this anymore. I have created 7 millionaires and 157 people have quit their jobs because they executed on this information. My guy put in the chat, we didn't even talk about the mortgage notes. That's a whole nother class. Listen, you guys have been amazing. I've been on here almost an hour. I thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys supporting the page. This will be uploaded to Instagram. I'll make sure it's posted on Instagram. I will be putting this on YouTube also. And this is what I think I'm going to do. For my people on YouTube. I think I'm going to put the link to all the banks in the comment section. I think I'm going to do that for you. So just check it out. I might put it there for you. But you guys, I appreciate you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Big Will said, I just got fired today. I'm on this heavy. Big Will, give me $50. Go watch those videos. You will replace your income within 6 months. I got you. We're going to show you how to do that. If you want a one-on-one with me, just DM me. My team is going to take care of you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night in class, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I love you too. Have a good night. Peace.